or Psalm 141, a Psalm of David. O Lord, I call to you. Come quickly to me. Hear my voice when I call to you. May my prayer be set before you like incense. May the lifting up of my hands be like the evening sacrifice. Set a guard over my mouth, O Lord. Keep watch over the door of my lips. Ooh, there's a lot here. I'm going to continue to read this portion. Let not my heart be drawn to what is evil, to take part in wicked deeds with men who are evildoers. Let me not eat of their delicacies. Wow, there's a lot here. There's sermon upon sermon right in here. Listen to how it starts. O Lord, I call to you. Come quickly to me. And that's how it feels lots of times, where we feel like we are calling to the Lord, like we need resolution immediately. And we're in the book of Psalm. The book of Psalm is full of praise and worship. And we'll begin to some additional information once we get, to different subjects, especially and particularly the next couple of books. Relationships come up. Very strong into relationship and other things. Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, Song of Solomon, but Ecclesiastes, Song of Solomon. But right now, praise and worship. And listen to what he says. Listen to what he says. Remember, this is David, right? He says, set a guard over my mouth, O Lord. Keep watch over the door of my lips. Why? Let's think about this. And it's going to come up, especially in the New Testament. The mouth is like, it is a double-edged sword. It is like, it can be like a serpent. It can give blessings and cursings, and it's not supposed to be so. We are to utilize our voice, our mouth, to spread the gospel, spread the message of love to every single person. Love the Lord and love our neighbor as ourselves. And so, unfortunately, because of temptation, because of sin, because of the devil, we can be manipulated. We can think that we have the answer, that we can do things on our own and not rely on the Lord, and not take it to the Lord every single time. We just do things. We just say things. We just, without even realizing what consequences there may be. And so, again, when it comes to any subject, including taboo subjects, whether it be about what have you, to look into whatever brings things that bring up race, religion, gender, all of that, any of those subjects, in regards to where it brings up a lot of emotions, right? Go directly to the Lord. Go directly to the Lord. Seek his guidance and wisdom, because he will provide us the peace. He will provide us the wisdom that we truly need. And so here's David providing us an example from the Old Testament from long ago, and it still reigns true today. He says, set a guard over my mouth, O Lord. Keep watch over the door of my lips. Bringing past to present, we too can pray that. We too can request that from the Lord, so that we are not making assumptions, that we are not saying things so that way we have to deal with the consequences in the future. Because when it comes down to it, a lot of people like to say things. A lot of people like to judge. A lot of people like to utilize their knowledge and say things to people and how they should and shouldn't act and what have you. But then when it comes down to it, when the mirror happens, when the situation gets reversed, can't take it. It's too much. It's too much, and it spurs out all those emotions, and people can't handle it. And so the best thing to do is to first rely on the Lord, because the Lord will prepare you. The Lord will prepare for whatever is going to happen as long as you are seeking the Lord, as long as we are going to the Lord first and utilizing His wisdom in all things. Praise and worship. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord that He guards our lips. Praise the Lord at all times. What kind of thoughts or feelings come to your mind when we read over this? How does it make you feel and what does it make you think?